Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show next. Ivan Nova is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Frazier backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Joe Panik. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte's after it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Buster Posey now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Ty Blach, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Parker over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting third, left fielder.
Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Parker is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Second inning coming up from PNC Park with no score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Leading off for the Giants, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on infielder third baseman David Freese. We all know the history. One of the most dramatic home runs in St. Louis Cardinal history. This guy doesn't get enough credit for being a very reliable defender. Look for him to make a big play today.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, head-to-head against Nova. He's a .375 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Nova, a right-hander going 6'5". He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marte. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
This one's down to third. Freese has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, David Freese. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. From the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run shot here for David Freese. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Tries to dump this one out to left. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. Let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Ready now, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Popped up, blocked, moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. Longoria has a play. And that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, Jarrett Parker, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
0-1, here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Polanco is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Pennant, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Throw down to second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Left side, fielded by Freeze. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Ivan Nova, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ivan Nova.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Heading out toward shallow right. McCutchen is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Riding in once again, Adam Frazier. He hopped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jackson on the run. And that ends the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Crawford. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Belt, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is pulled into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Fielder, Corey Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
First baseman number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Popped high in the air. Hennick is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 23.
Here's David Freese to stand in. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit in the air to center field. And Jackson will look this one in to retire the side. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in now, Jarrett Parker. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jarrett Parker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Marte for the first out.
The pitcher number 50. Ty Blach.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ty Blach, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Center fielder, Austin.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Francisco Cervelli.
Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jackson is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone. Here's Starling Marte. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Jackson is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 25. Gregory Polanco.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Longoria shading to his right, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Pennant. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Joe Pennant.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
0-1, here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Posey leads off first with 1 away. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. In for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Ned, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Jordy Mercer is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jordy Mercer.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Ready for another chance? Adam Frazier, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and shot foul right at home plate. Lifted into center field. Jackson is there. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Parker giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. George Cantos will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
George Cantos.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte on the move, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Jarrett Parker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
High pop-up. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Third baseman, number 23.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. He's ready. Here's the first offering. hammered the other way to deep right field. McCutchen going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
Up next for the Buccos, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Popped high in the air. Belt is under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Kelby Tomlinson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Down the third baseline. Freeze is there. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, Austin Jackson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The 0-2 once more. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here's Joe Panik. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Here's Buster Posey now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. as a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The 3-0 is taken, strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 3-2 San Francisco. Mark Melanson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Mark Melanson.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Jackson comes on now, and he has it 1 down. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Sean Rodriguez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Crawford over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail 3-2. Josh Smoker enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No hits to this point.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. A.J. Schugel takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed. And it appears we're just about set to resume.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. This is line to left. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Longoria stands at first with one out. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw won't get him.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Ready for another shot now, Jarrett Parker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Gregor Blanco will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Popped him up. Freeze in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Giants 4 and the Pirates 2. Hunter Strickland is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Hunter Strickland.
Josh Harrison stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over. Runner back safely. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jackson is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Harrison, the runner at second with one away. Grounded to first. Belt has it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Giants have taken the first two games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first two of this three-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
4-2 the final score tonight. San Francisco came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Ty Block with his fourth win this season. Hunter Strickland earns the save out of the bullpen, his ninth of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score.